So in this video, I want to talk to you about emotions and feelings could possibly cause illnesses. This is not the norm, but what I have found that can be true. I've recently started a job, and in that first week of my job, I had terrible headaches, migraines, you could say. I could not shake them off. I thought it was a caffeine headache until I realized that I was drinking caffeine all along, so it couldn't have been a caffeine headache. Maybe it was just needed more water, so I was drinking water as well, and I just could not shake it off. I do not use any other aspirins or Tylenol. I stick with natural remedies and try to figure out what's wrong with my body and fulfill and nourish it. But I discovered that these headaches would not go away. And then later during the week, and then I started to feel it also in my shoulders. So I knew I may have been overwhelmed or a little stressed. So it was in my shoulders. But the headache still would not go away. And then a couple of days later, I felt it moving to right here beside my left eye, right here. During the time, I was as well continue working, putting together a health course. And so in the health course, I was putting in and reading in some resources where I read a list of core emotional patterns and the symptoms. So I went in, was just curious to see, because I was still having those headaches. So I looked to see what was for head and brain. And I saw on the list that it was related to emotional was failure. And that's exactly what I was feeling deep down inside, is a fear of failure for this new job. Mind blown. Then I looked to eye, because it was close to my eye and it was really affecting my eye right here. So I looked at eye, and the eye said overwhelm. So both of those symptoms in my body created the same emotion deep down that I was experiencing. So I was able to pinpoint those down, realize that what I am going through, what I'm putting my body in, what I'm thinking, what's going on, the fight or flight response, I'm putting my body through it, and my body is reacting to it. So here is a wonderful example that if you think negatively, if you are causing your body so much stress, whatever the case is for you, if you continue on that path, it will and can cause illness to you. This is not the journey that God wants you to continue on, and this is things that He has shown me. I've prayed last year that He will show me things that I am not deceived, that I be not deceived, and He has shown me things after things, and I'm here to share with you. A couple years back, it's probably been about 4 or 5 years ago, where I was just learning about oils, and I attended a chemistry class, and we did a body scan. And when we were doing a body scan, I am pretty healthy. I'm 35 years old, so 5 years ago, we're looking just in my early 30s, and I was pretty healthy. I didn't have any symptoms. I don't have any problems, issues, not taking any medication, so I feel pretty healthy. So when we did the body scan, it gave me some alarm points where possibly there could be issues in the future. And I can't even remember. I'd have to pull up the scans. It could have been like in my kidney, I don't know, anywhere, one of those organs. But again, I don't have any issues at the time because I feel perfectly fine. But it also brings back the same list of the core emotional feelings that's attached to those alarm points on your body. And it brought in fear, financial stress, and it hit right on the nail, because at that time we were not doing so well financially, and I was constantly worried about our finances. So it hit it right on the nail. And I feel like even though I felt good at the moment, if I continued in those thoughts and in that pattern of myself and in my future and in my life or my family, then this could possibly cause illness in the future if I continue in this way. So again, feelings that cause illnesses are true. Again, this is not the norm. This is not what's going to be taught, but this is things that I am learning. And so what we've got to do is we've got to change our thought patterns. We've got to change the way we think of ourselves, the way we think of our future, and we have to make sure it's in line with God, what He says, and what's in His Word and His promise. I have a course coming up that I just spoke to you about. I'm putting that together. It is putting final touchings on that, and that will be available to you. So make sure you get on my email list, so I will be sending out those notifications. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and look for me on the website, SoniaRoad.com. Thanks so much.